Next, talking about storage of gear between events. Do you need to have it in an insulated building, or can a person store it in a garage that is all sealed up and dry? Where can you store your gear? So, gentlemen, let's talk about how we store our stuff, and then we can talk about what should happen in different climates.
Dan, go ahead. You kick it off. I did last one.
So the key here is really going to be the dry piece that John just kind of alluded to, right? The humidity is what's going to be detrimental to any system. So whether you put it in a trailer, whether you put it in a garage, whether you put it in a storage unit, whatever happens to be the case, try and make sure that it's in a unit that's going to be as dry as possible. That's really going to be key. Does it need to be climate controlled? No. But if you have that luxury and you have that flexibility, I think that's the easiest, especially when you're talking about winter events. I know when I've had my events, in my trailer, and I'm traveling a long time to get to the event, and it's cold out, you have to allow it longer to warm up so that you don't have a problem. So whether that's winter or whether that's summer, you still have some of those potential problems if it's in those conditions for a long time. But I was told one time, you think about how it is getting to you, right? Like they're in a warehouse. It's been on a truck shipping to you, right? Like it's not temperature controlled getting to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be temperature controlled in storage.
Right. So Dan, where do you store your stuff, Dan? Yeah. You didn't answer the question, Dan. Where do you store your stuff?
You're right. I didn't answer the question because I've got neighbors.
In the house, in the garage. I mean, are you out in your trailer out in the street? That kind of.
Yeah, most of my important gear I keep in my basement right here. It's actually stored right over there. Microphones always come in. That's just microphones, batteries, laptops, that kind of stuff always comes in. When I have some of my speakers, I do have a storage area that I will keep some of those things in, especially speakers that I don't use every event.
Excellent. Cubbie.
I would have to say during March till about November, out in the garage. Mm-hmm. And then because I live in the Midwest and we get some extreme sometimes with the extreme cold, and I bring in all the electronics, bring in all the mixers, all the everything every single time. During December, January, February, March, just super extreme when it gets 20 below or it gets 10 below or something. I bring them in just for safety reasons and up lights and everything like that. Just so there's nothing in the extremes. But I'd have to say March through November because it doesn't get really too cold during that time. Nothing extreme. They stay out in the garage. Mm-hmm. We have totes and bins, and every DJ has their own little tote and own little bin, and they just come and grab their stuff.
Off they go. When it comes to batteries, the idea of cold weather is horrible. So that's, the mics and bringing things in, lights and such. But I would contend, guys, that in our neck of the woods in the summer, we can get really humid, and we can get humid for 3, 4, or 5 weeks at a time to the point where we're, Robin's weather in Florida, we get that for a period of time over the summer. And from my past experience with gear and things, excluding the super cold and batteries, otherwise, when it comes to just gear, as Dan was saying, they ship it and it's not in climate controlled. The cold really doesn't hurt the gear. It's when it comes in, you've got to basically let it warm up and dry off and get ready to go. But in the summertime, if you've got gear that has been stored in a dry area, but the humidity can get to it, I have speakers that are 6, 7 years old that have screws that are all rusted on the speakers because they were stored in a non-climate controlled. It was dry. It was just a building that, pole shed, a cemented out pole shed, and they were on the shelves there, and, everything, other tools and lawnmowers and things are stored in there, but the speakers and some of those screws and different things have got rust on them because they were in humidity throughout the summer. So I think that can be probably your biggest concern when it comes to that is how can you keep it ready to use, whether it's battery and you got to store it that way. But humidity, I think, is a real killer, and you've got to figure out how you can keep it. And when they ship it, I mean, we've all opened up the box with our new piece of DJ gear. It's like, woohoo, look at this. Okay, open a plastic bag. Woohoo, look at this. And then there's that little pack of silica. They're trying to do that, and literally, I have a storage container next to the office here that we bought last fall, And I have some DJ gear that is stored in there, but it's in big sealed totes that have the rubber gasket, and they have like 3 or 4 packs of silica, the big packs in there. I threw those in there, and I ended up opening one up. Let's see, I put them in November. I opened one up a couple of weeks ago, and everything was just perfect in there, and it was all nice and dry. But if I wouldn't have that, I wouldn't leave them in that storage container for summer because of the humidity. So, yeah. Weather. Now, for where I store, this building behind me is climate controlled, and that's where 99% of my DJ gear is. I back the truck in. It's air conditioned in the summer. It's heated in the winter because I don't like to get cold and I don't want to get sweaty when I'm throwing gear around. I'm a wimp. All right, let's jump.
I mean, if it can be climate controlled, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think if you have that just for your own comfort.
Oh, for sure. And this isn't the way it was for the first. Let's see, my daughter's 17 now, so it wasn't this way for the first 17 years roughly. I think we had the show, or for the first before she was born was when we built this when she was born. So prior to that, it was DJ trailers, and we bring in the critical components, and they sat in the house garage, which was a heated garage with the whole front end of the garage. Lori's like, how can I put my car in here? There's DJ gear all over up here. It's like, yeah, sorry. Let's jump to our next question here, guys.